I want to talk about a really typical fearful avoidance vs fearful avoidance situation. The moment one person cares more and wants more closeness, their anxiety goes up and their avoidance goes down. That turns into the classic chase and run dynamic. In the end, the more avoidant and less anxious fearful avoidant suddenly cuts things off, like falling off a cliff. Hello, here's Jaylin. This is my English speaking practice video. The reason for that clip drop is that fearful avoidant people usually struggle to express emotions in time. When conflict shows up, it's like their throat is blocked and nothing comes out. They hold everything in, and once it gets too much to handle, they just detach completely. So here's the clearest answer for all the anxious people online who got suddenly dumped and feel confused. They pulled away because their system crashed, not because you weren't good enough. Many fearful avoidants grow up with unstable emotional responses around them. When they get into adult relationships, they often can't give partners the emotional support those partners want. When a partner's insecurity or old wounds get triggered and strong feelings or needs come out, the fearful avoidant feels pressured or suffocated. Early family patterns can't be changed, but ending the current relationship by pulling away feels much easier. This isn't about attacking anyone or labeling people. This is only about attachment patterns. I'm breaking this down using logic so people can better understand the core patterns of fearful avoidant attachment. I also hope fearful avoidance can use this as a reference. Why do avoidance behaviors happen? If someone truly wants to change and become more secure, they need a turning point and real motivation. Once fearful avoidance experience secure thinking for real, the whole world can feel incredibly good. That's encouragement, said in simple words. Let me explain secure thinking in simple terms. When we enter relationships, we come in sincere and steady. No fake pleasing mask. We don't rush to pull everything out right away because we still have healthy self protection. As time passes, we build deeper trust and care, and we are willing to support our partner when they are vulnerable. Supporting means we don't reject someone just because we see their weak side. In relationships, we prefer listening, talking things through, finding the roots, and solving problems directly. That doesn't mean we never feel anxious or drained. It just means we integrate reason and emotion pretty well and can hold more emotional intensity. Fearful avoidant attachment is also called disorganized attachment. In many cases, families include an emotionally distant elder or a highly controlling one. Control can feel overwhelming. Don't try to change parents. Let go of that fantasy. Accept reality. If you can afford independencies, leave. Provide financial support when needed and show up for holidays if required. But the real work is psychological separation. Parents have their responsibilities. I'm an adult with my own life and pace. Otherwise, even if you move far away, the controlling voice still lives inside your next relationship. Children whose emotions were ignored often start relationships with catastrophic thinking already running. No matter how good things look at first, they might predict tragedy. I will mess this up. I will be abandoned. Why do fearful avoidance seem out of boundary so often? Because their mind never stops running scenarios to avoid getting hurt. Their defense system blocks real connection. They mentally replace interactions again and again, always ending in disaster. Over time, this creates overthinking, heavy inner jam, and constant alertness. No amount of vitamins fixes that. They want closeness, but fear closeness. The desire comes from an inner child who never receives stable emotional care and keeps searching for a perfect imagined partner. The fear shows up when a real partner appears with real needs. That inner child who experienced emotional neglect wants to run. On the outside, it looks like a shutdown, especially during conflict. The brain keeps sounding alarm bells. In relationships, fearful avoidance don't just catastrophize. They often show perfectionism, extensive control, and people-pleasing traits. Their need for control comes from the fear of losing control. That's defense, not aggression. The push-pull dynamic and intense painful love patterns make sense when you look at these chains together. Toxic shame plays a big role. Inside, many feel they must wear a perfect mask and behave well to avoid rejection. Children suppress their real self while feeling both gratitude and fear toward caregivers. Resentment builds up. Later, that resentment gets projected onto partners. They blame partners for not being good enough or not fully accepting them. Here's what I want fearful avoidance to know. If you want to improve, once you choose a stable and secure partner, step 1 is to stop catastrophic thinking and increase real in-person interaction. Step 2, even if you learn psychology, don't turn it into another logical defense system. Step out of analysis and here's the real action. Step 3. The most important, realize that shame is what makes you holding everything in. You keep holding it in until one day you end the relationship completely. Inside your logical system, you think partners can't change, just like you couldn't when you were young. But your partner didn't grow up suppressing themselves like you did. They don't know what's happening and they get cut off unfairly. Instead of repeating cycles of hurting yourself and others, changing partners, and avoiding problems, go to the root. Stop running. Feel your emotions moving. Is it anger, disappointment, hurt? If you treat yourself too harshly, you will keep missing the right person because you treat partners with the same harshness. That's how people end up stuck in the circle they call lifelong loneliness. And remember, even in normal dating, whether secure or anxious, no one is guaranteed a lifetime with a secure partner of great character. If you meet someone secure or someone willing to reflect and grow into secure patterns to support you, treasure that. Make adjustments. Change. Stop catastrophic thinking. Take action. One last thing, healing for fearful avoidance takes a very long time. It's hard because before experiencing secure thinking, people feel safer hiding inside all defensive armor. Many online opinions are too extreme. In reality, people who can truly handle high functioning, high self-esteem avoidance are usually deeply stable, secure individuals. These avoidants often have strong values and clear boundaries. When they feel steady, reliable safety, they really can become motivated to change. But remember this, healing is not someone saving you. Safety creates the chance, but self-growth must come from inside. Being supportive opens the door. Raising yourself again takes your own strength. Thanks for watching. Let's see the next video. Bye.